organized. You're seeing people out there with thousands of signs that all match, pre-bought, pre-put together. They're organized and someone is funding it. We're going to get to the funding of Antifa. We're going to get to the root of Antifa, and we are going to find and charge all of those people who are causing this chaos in Portland and all these other cities across our country. Talk to all the influencers from Antifa members. It's going to stop under Donald Trump.
Things that I hope Cass Patel and Pam Bondi are looking into is, the funding of these groups. Who pays for the buses to bus a lot of these folks in, who pays for the trucks that have riot gear that they hand out to these peaceful protesters. And I hope they are peaceful here, the No Kings protest or whatever.
On January 4th, 2021, the historic event will likely be one of the largest and most consequential in American history. The team at Trump Students and Turning Point Action are honored to help make this happen, sending 80-plus buses full of patriots to D.C. to fight for this president.
I want to talk about January 6th, George Soros. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I want to talk about how none of us are getting anything from George Soros.
Crazy No Kings rally this weekend, which is going to be the farthest left, the hardest core, the most unhinged in the Democratic Party, which is, a big title.
I bet you see pro-Hamas supporters. I bet you see Antifa types. I bet you see the Marxists in full display, the people who don't want to stand and defend the foundational truths of this republic.
This weekend, we'll see mobs of radicals at the I Hate America rally. And you'll see them across the country.
There's 250 different far-left progressive groups that are part of this No Kings rally on Saturday. You can go on their website and you can see it. Their logos are prominently displayed. As Speaker Johnson correctly said, this is a We Hate America rally. And the bottom line is the Democrats, the far left, are very upset the fact they lost the election last November. President Trump won the landslide. We reclaimed the United States Senate. We have the House. They are frustrated. They're angry.
And on the 18th, they have the Hate America rally that everybody knows is coming.
This anti-American protest that's going to take place, where they're claiming there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people.
The No Kings protest.
Republicans are losing their crap. OMG. They are apoplectic.
Madam President, this whole rotten system of censorship and information control will be ripped out of the system at large. If you burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail. We took the freedom of speech away.
Oh, good. We want to make noise. We want to make a disruption. We want people around the block to hear. We want people down the road to hear. We want it to be such a big deal that it's a goddamn news story. They gotta send some fucking people down to tell us. Yes!
They have a Hate America rally that's scheduled for October 18th on the National Mall.
Darling one, read my words and hear my heart speak of a love soft and undying.
Guys, ready? And balancing. Sir, hands up. I'm Senator Alex Padilla.
So Mike Johnson recently said the upcoming No Kings Day protests are for people who hate America. Now I gotta say that's pretty rich coming from a guy whose political party incited an insurrection and has defiled our Constitution and undermined the rule of law. It's exactly the opposite. No King's Day is for Americans that love this country.
I want a picture of the future. Imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever.
We built this country on the idea that every man has as much power as any other man. And by God, we are taking the power back. Fuck you, Donald Trump. You can suck my declaration, motherfucker, because we are Americans.
We just hate Mike Johnson's vision for it. We hate racism, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, and the idea of a nation which serves only to benefit your white Christian nationalist friends. So join me on October 18th, because in America, there are no motherfucking kings.
And the Epstein wagon is coming down the track. It's coming down the track. It's coming down the track. The Epstein wagon, it's coming down the track, and it's coming to take you to.
What, I'm sorry? There's no recording on here. That's my boss house. There's no recording on here. You can record. There's no recording on.
So first of all, I was in the federal building in Los Angeles for a scheduled briefing with representatives from Northern Command.
Stands for America and its ideals, and who doesn't? Trump is sending legal residents and other immigrants to countries without lawyers, charges, or due process. In a country of immigrants, un-American, Trump is using the DOJ to cover up his crimes and to stop evidence of him hanging out with his pedo buddy Epstein. He's in the files. He's hiding crimes, un-American. He's restricting voting, un-American. He said he didn't know or read Project 2025.
Better keep my seatbelt on for this.
The Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals. That is who the Democrat Party is catering to.
Their car's gonna overheat. What? Their car's gonna overheat. Why? They covered up the grill. That's specifically the thing I didn't want to do. If you get a chance, yell at them. The flag's covering up their grill.
Party is catering to, not the Trump administration and not the White House and not the Republican Party, who is standing up for law-abiding Americans, not just across the country, but around the world.
So, I mean, off the top of your head, how many votes did the Democrats get at the last election?
72 million, 73 million?
72 million people who fall into this category.
The Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
I have nothing to do with Project 2025. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it.
And I believe that because, well, we've seen he can't read.
I said, well, let's see how we say that. Anonymous, really anonymous.
Sorry, it's been a while since you've heard from me. I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal, and today's the day. All across America, we are throwing the fuck down. We don't need Donald Trump. We don't want Donald Trump.
I'm glad he acknowledges that I'm a good boy. I am a good boy.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Same thing. I mean, they dug so deep, Russia hoax that Hillary found herself. Same thing with Jack Smith. He dug so deep that, you know, we found out that he was actually planting classified folders in Mar-a-Lago. Same.
But he did lie about it, un-American. He said he had a health care plan.
We're signing a health care plan within 2 weeks. Sometime hopefully prior to the end of the month. It's just about completed now. Over the next 2 weeks.
I would say 2 weeks.
No kings!
So the poorly educated would vote for him.
I love the poorly educated.
He lied to win. Un-American. He said he wants to run in 2028. Well, that's against the Constitution. That would be un-American. He's used troops against American citizens, violating the Constitution again. Un-American. He's using the office of the president to take bribes, whether it's a free plane or billions in crypto investment scams. Un-American. He's using tariffs to pay for a tax cut for people that are already so rich they have their own space programs.
It's No King's Day. And we're back, baby.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
Sided with the world's worst butchers, men who are the worst of humanity, killers, murderers of children and the innocent, while he stops assisting those who were attacked by those same thugs and terrorists. Most un-American criminal rapist, pedophile, Russian asset in American history.
This is how we do. If I was alive today, I would just have one thing to say. Fuck this a guy. Who's down there? No kings.
No kings. No kings.
Okay? Yeah, hold your sign. You gotta hold your sign.
Hold the sign with your hands.
If you want the window down, you gotta hold it. Don't let it fly out. We don't litter.
You want your window down?
No kings!
Grandfathers and great-grandfathers were Antifa, you raging, closeted glow stick spinner. This statue is of Antifa, men and women who loved America. And anyone who's pro-fascist, that's who fucking hates America. And I'm proud to say I'm anti-fascist because I know history. And the fascists always lose.
Tell me, my boy, what do you think of Donald Trump? He is bad. Damn right. Couldn't have said it better myself.
We're setting clear rules at the Pentagon. We're not playing games. We're not allowing everybody to roam around the building. You know, that was the policy before, Peter. If you were a Pentagon reporter, you could just walk around the building. No badge, no escort, no nothing. Walk into offices, talk to anybody. We're making the rules more like you might say the White House. Can you roam the White House wherever you want?
Typically not without getting a Secret Service guy up in my grill.
We're just normalizing it. Yes, you can be in the press area, briefing room, but if you want to move around the building, you're going to have a badge. It's going to be clear. You're going to be escorted when you do so, and we have expectation that you're not soliciting classified or sensitive information. I think the American people see things like that as absolute common sense. The Pentagon press corps can squeal all they want. We're taking these things seriously. They can report. They just need to make sure they're following rules.
Yes!
I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me.
It's like a movie executive walking in a room saying,
Should we make another Cats? Maybe this time we don't blur the buttholes, we just double down on the buttholes? Let's double down, let's make them a little bit bigger, like slightly bigger cat buttholes.
Yes! Come with us, yes! America! Donald Trump sucks ass! And I'm right, boy! No kings. Fucking A. Honk, honk, honk. Wake these people up. They're in their sorry, we're annoying your neighborhood. This is happening. And we don't have to, like, invade somebody's damn capital or, beat up or try to kill cops.
We can make you believe we know what we're doing. But in fact,
why are we letting walls off the hook here? I mean, I just played the part. I mean, but like this idea. No, I'm just. He said occasionally I'll be a knucklehead. I mean, knucklehead is a euphemism for a damn liar.
the kind of quote knucklehead, and we can take it to mean what Scott says, is qualitatively different than a person who is deliberately deploying lies to create false narratives that hurt other people, that have a destructive impact upon the nation, and that he refuses to be held accountable for. I'm just curious if Madison and Scott are disturbed by any lies that Donald Trump is telling. You've done an analysis of walls. Are there any lies that Donald Trump tells that you are disturbed by?
I don't want any politician to lie ever. I wish they would all tell the truth all the time.
What is a lie that Donald Trump
Look, first of all, I don't answer to you, and I don't answer to you. That's number one. Number two, it is my sincere. Well, I don't answer to these two guys.
I would encourage everybody to turn biometrics off on your phone and do not turn them back on, because law enforcement can and will compel you to open your phone without a warrant using your Face ID or your thumbprint. If you're going to protests and you can possibly afford a burner phone,
We take the power back by banding together, all with one voice, and tell this sorry motherfucker hell no.
They claim that Donald Trump and Secretary Noem is here to liberate the people of Los Angeles from the governor and from the mayor. That's when I spoke up, right? I had an question. I want to call them out on their misinformation. Anybody who's seen the video knows that I repeatedly introduced myself. They knew who I was. I was not lunging at the secretary. I was, halfway through the back of the room on one side, trying to get a question out, but it took all of maybe half a second for multiple agents to be on me, and you've seen the video.
and a new segment called Seth's Take. This will take a while, so just bear with me. It's a really bad idea. Now.
A growing divide among the president's supporters about the question of a possible foreign intervention by the United States. Look at this remarkable exchange. We're going to play for you here. Republican Senator Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson on this very issue.
How many people live in Iran, by the way? I don't know the population. At all? No, I don't know the population. You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple? How many people live in Iran? 92 million. Okay. Yeah, how could you not know that? I don't sit around memorizing population tables. Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government. Why is it relevant whether it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant? Because if you don't know anything about the country... I didn't say I don't know anything about... Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran? They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay, this is cute. It's not even, you don't know anything about Iran. So actually, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran. You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government. You're the one who claims about the country. No, you don't know anything about the country.
The Iraq War was a generational catastrophe based on a lie that caused untold misery and death and destabilized the region. Everyone who said that at the time was proven right, and the same is true now. U.S. military intervention in Iran would be a disaster. Trump's anti-war posture was a con. Yet another reason why, when it comes to the Trump administration,
This person cannot be a president.
Donald J. Trump gets elected in November on the back of this amazing coalition, unprecedented coalitions, and it kind of feels like it's being blown up over this war in Iran. That's my observation. Correct me.
If you look at the three planks, stop the forever wars, seal the border and deport the illegal alien invaders, redo the commercial relationships in the world around trade deals and bring high value added manufacturing jobs back here. They're trying to shut all three down. The one that they're obsessed with the most, which I find strange, is the forever wars, and particularly in the Middle East.
Given the order to be able to shoot at unarmed protesters in any way. I'm just asking the question. Don't laugh. Like the whole country. And by the way, my colleagues across the aisle.
What is that based on? What evidence would you have that an order like that has ever been given?
It is based on Donald Trump giving that order to your predecessor, to a Republican Secretary of Defense, who I give a lot of credit to because he didn't accept the order. He had more guts and balls than you.
I think she does too, actually. Yeah. But then again, pretty much everybody's got more balls than Hegseth, because Hegseth's balls are in a little pouch on Donald Trump's desk.
I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. Y'all take it easy. Be sure to like and subscribe. And let me just say, fuck Donald Trump.